Lauren from Blend Commerce, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can use Push Owl to help automate some of your customer service. So if you weren't sure what Push Owl was, it is a push notification app. So what a push notification is if you ever notice sometimes you get a little block that pops up here and it says, will you allow these notifications, and you have block and allow. This is called a push notification, and it's basically a browser notification that appears in your browser, and you can use it to talk to your customers even if they haven't given you a phone number or given you an email. And we feel that push notifications are going to be very important right now, because what it will do is if they hit allow on that, they will get sent an immediate pop-up which you can use to either just welcome them to the site, which we'd use normally, but in fact that at the moment it actually might be better to tailor us towards the current information and make sure that you're giving your potential customers that information straight off the bat. So to create that push notification, what you do is you just install Push Owl on your store if you wanted to use them, and then you would come across into automation and you'd go into the welcome notification. And as you can see, it works like this. You've got a few different previews here as well if you want to. This is saying when a new visitor subscribes. So a subscription happens when they hit allow. And what you'll need to do at this point is you'll need to come into here and you'll need to edit it. And you can do it on the left here where you can edit the title and the message, and you can send a link. So we can say, welcome to Blend. And what you want to do in your message immediately is you'll want to make sure that your message doesn't cut out of this block here. And that just means that people will be able to see what you're saying straight off the bat. And what we can do here is we can put, here's everything you need to know about COVID-19. So at the moment that fits in very well. I wonder if so it looks like that we can now add in extras. So we can then put click the button below to find out more. And what we're doing here is we're going to create a direct call to action to tell the person exactly what they need to do. And at this point, I would highly recommend that if you've got an email on your site or anything like that that you can, or an information page or anything like that that you can use, I would recommend linking it in here. Or for example, going back to one of the previous videos where we looked at creating an FAQ in Octane AI, you could then link that here. So just for this example, we don't have one for the Blend merch store, but I'm just going to add that in here. So that can be our primary link, and we can add a button here with that primary link again, and we can find out more. And what this does, it means that as soon as they hit allow on that notification, they will then be sent this. And what we can do is we can send a test notification. So this is the pop-up that comes up here. And what most people do is they'll just hit allow because, to be honest, a lot of people don't fully understand what these notifications are. And then if we hit allow, what we'll do is we can see that there is a little push notification that comes up here. Because I'm in Chrome, we can see obviously that this is actually cut off slightly. But if I hit more and I'd find out more, it would then take me to the Blend merch website. Or in your case, this could be to a file on your website that includes any information. It could be a link on your website to any information that you have. Just an area that you can give people this information straight up front will be very, very helpful for you. And once you finish that, you would just hit save. So if I hit save now, and then you would just make sure that when you're happy with that, you can hit active. And this will be a really easy way for you to be able to tell anybody on your site who hits allow, you don't have their email or their phone number, if there's anything immediately on the site that they need to look at, especially with the current circumstances. And once you do all of that, you could then go into further and you could look at putting some abandoned cart flows in there and some back in stock and things like that. Shipping, for example, might be really important at this time. And again, it's just that not having to have an email or a phone number just means that you can connect with more of your customers, and you can make sure that you're automating that customer service message and making sure that everybody is happy, as well as the fact that they don't actually have to be on your site to see this. You could then, after you gather a few subscribers, you could then create a campaign. And what this does, it will send out all the people who have hit allow, those are your subscribers, it will send out a message to all of those. And what it does is it can just ping up that notification on your phone because it uses the browser. It just means that you can again, you can just talk to your website visitors about anything that's going on, and you don't need to worry about collecting that email, collecting that phone number. Just adds more transparency and lets you contact more of your customers. If you have any more questions on this, then please let Blend know, and thank you for watching.